Today I will not be talking about perfume. Yes, it is important, but I have something a little bit more important today to talk about. And I know you're asking, what is it, Maria? Hey, before we go any further, I need you to click and subscribe. The elections, what else, you guys? November the 3rd. We got to get out there and vote. Get your honeys out there and vote. No excuses. Don't say, but the lines, Maria. No, boo-boo. The lines, Maria, they too long. So what? That doesn't matter, you guys. Y'all know, some of y'all who go to see Beyonce, y'all be in those long lines. You know the ones who go to see Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus and Carrie Underwood. You know y'all be in those long lines. Are you guys that's in those long lines getting those Michael Jordan tennis shoes every year, are going to see Tom Brady at the games? And then, of course, a lot of us had to be in those long lines to get the COVID testing or to get some food from the pantry. There's been some long lines with this coronavirus. Has really decimated us. So, yes, get your honeys out there. What I want to talk about today is on a spiritual level. And you're like, what? What do you mean on a spiritual level? I mean, I've had when President Obama was in office, and I'm not saying I'm a supersonic psychic, because if I was, I would have been able to predict this corona that has taken over the world. But I was always having some kind of premonition about him or Michelle. I love those people. Yes, I love them. Okay, but we're not here for all that right now. I want to talk about the last four I don't know if you will call it dreams, predictions, or what, but I finally had one of Donald Trump the other day, the week, I don't know what week it was, but it was the week when they was having their, he was having his campaign, or I don't know, whatever it was, but what it was, I'm going my first one. The first one, yes, I was also in the dream. Oh, okay. It started off, why are you over here on me, boo-boo? Get over. You're messing up my little outfit. The first one that I had finally of President Trump, it was crazy, y'all. It was really crazy. I was getting out of an elevator in my robe. Yes, in my robe. And there were some people on the elevator with me. And I saw him coming. I could tell I was in something that looks like a federal building or a government office or something, government facility. And so the people were walking. He was walking. He had a long black coat, a long black jacket or something, but he had on a suit. And I could tell there were some kids getting ready to meet him. It was like about 7 or 8 children, no more than about 10, and they were mainly brown and black kids. And as I'm getting off the elevator, it's opening up, and I'm hollering, no, you don't care nothing about the brown and the black children. Why are you trying to take pictures with the brown and the black children? I'm thinking, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying that. And then there's people in the elevator with me, and they're hollering and screaming. They're saying the same thing. So I walk past them, and there's no more. It's like he's sitting down, and he's got like 3 kids on this side and 4 kids. And again, they all seem to be children of color, 1 or 2 little black children, and the rest were either, I don't know, Hispanic or Indian kids. So I go over wherever I'm trying to get to, and then the following couple days later, I see President Trump with one of the immigration men. He was giving a speech swearing in U.S. citizens, and these were adults. They all looked to be brown and black people. I think I saw one or 2 black men, and the rest were either Hispanic or Indians. And I thought, that's really weird. I just had that dream the other night. I'm like, what's going on? So, then that brings me to something that happened. Okay, I'm going to go all the way back when Paul Ryan was the Speaker of the House. And then he announced, I believe it was April 11, 2018, that he was turning in the Tyler he was quitting or giving up or he needed to be at home with his kids. So make a long story short, get into this. I don't write those down normally because I'm on several groups looking for missing children, missing pregnant women. So when I get these kind of little I don't know, premonitions or whatever, I don't write those down. I mainly write the ones about the kids, whatnot. So with this one, I didn't really write it down until now when I went on my computer looking at other people that are trying to give their predictions on who's going to win November the 3rd. And I said, let me throw my little hat in, my little predictions. Let me throw mine in. So he left in April of 2018. I had my, I don't know what you would call it, dream, whatever. I normally get these after I've washed dishes. After I've washed dishes, I do have a brand new dishwasher, but I like to wash my dishes with my hands. And always something comes to me. I could be just standing washing dishes, and then boom, I'm seeing something. Excuse me, y'all. I gotta do this. Something comes to me. I don't know what it is, but go ahead, homie. Go ahead. Something comes to me. So in this instance, this is how it starts off. I see VP Pence, Paul Ryan, sitting down, kind of like how I'm sitting. They're both sitting down. They're in dark suits. No one's talking. They just have just a weird face. They're not smiling. They're not laughing. I wouldn't really say they're sad, but it's no life. It's no emotion there. And that's why I got my little red on. Then another landscape or pose or whatever you want to call it, I see Nancy Pelosi, and I'm gonna call her Boss Mama, or she's not gonna be Boss Babe. Boss Babe is for these little young girls. No, she's Boss Mama, Boss Lady, Madam Boss. She's in a red suit, and if you know anything about colors, you know red is a power color. Red means power, strength, determination, success, prosperity. I got the mic. I'm running this. I'm in control. I got this, y'all. So she's standing up at the podium. She's talking. She's having a speech. I don't see anyone else but her in a standing pose, in a standing position, speaking. I do not know, in my heart of hearts, I do not feel like she was actually speaking to not Biden, to Pence or to Paul Ryan. I feel like she's speaking to another crowd of people. For me, I got a good vibe of her, but seeing Ryan and Pence, I didn't get a good vibe there. We can look at it two ways. One, we can look at it that maybe, because I think in 2018, I don't think Nancy had a position. I don't think she was a speaker or minor speaker or whatever they call it. Or in 2017. So I'm thinking two things. One, each one of these people, Paul probably felt, hey, I should be the vice president. I'm deserving. I should have been the vice president. Pence is probably sitting down and said, no, I should have been the president. I'm more of a presidential person than the person that is the president. And then Nancy could have been like, hey, I should have been the Speaker of the House. I'm the one that should be the Speaker of the House. I have this. Okay, so then when Paul announced his retirement, I had already had this dream or this vision, like not quite the summer of 2017, around the holidays, kind of like October going to November. So when he announced it in April, I was like, wow, this is weird. But he's announcing he's leaving, but in the vision or the dream I had, it made it look like he was going to be the new vice president and that Pence was going to be the president. Okay, so let's switch it around. I did not see Biden. I did not see Kamala. That does not mean that November the 3rd, they will not win. What Nancy is telling us by her standing in a standing position of power, of authority, she's got the mic, she's speaking, that the Dems will be in control of the House and the Senate, or however it goes, y'all. I should know this. I had American government and I made an A, but I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking. That's what since it is my vision. But if y'all have any other thoughts on it, or you can analyze it, I would like to know. Put it in the comments. So if I was coming down from Mars or Saturn or Jupiter, and I saw Pence and Ryan sitting down, I would think that they were the actual leaders for the country, because I did not see Donald Trump in it. I did not hear his voice. So again, I have to keep going back to this. What does this mean? He is not shown nowhere in here. We only see the Ryan and Pence sitting down, versus the power position that Nancy was in. She's standing up, she's speaking, she's in authority, she's at the yeah, boo boo, yes mama, yes, she's at the podium. So that's power, and that's why I say that the Dems will have both houses. I don't want to wish any harm or bad luck, because I'm not thinking like that. It's just that because I know that in the dreams or the predictions I've had, I'm always really good at predicting when people are having kids, the birth or the sex or the gender of the child. A couple years ago, I had gave a family member some information about another family member, and it came to pass the way it was. My grandmother, when she, God bless her soul, I told my mom, I wasn't quite a teenager. I think I was a young adult, just turning 2021. And I told my mom, I said, I saw grandma in the vision, and I saw this man dressed in black, and he had a paper, he had a paper. And on that paper, and that's how a lot of my visions come to me. I'm either the second party, or I might be a little fly, a little bug, and I will give y'all the prediction I had for North Korea. Now I know the difference between North Korea and South Korea, and Kate Middleton also. I saw that. I was in that one too. So that's how it comes to me. I saw some of these people with their little predictions. Tony Patry, Kevin Zadeh, Chic Worship TV, Shake Worship TV, Robert Henderson, Kat Kerr, somebody named Lance, on Sid Roth, Brenda Kunaheim, and they all was saying, yeah, Trump's gonna win. Okay, did you see it in a dream? Did Archangel Michael show it to you? Did Archangel Raphael show it to you? What did you see? Anybody can get up there and say, yeah, Michelle Obama gonna win, Oprah Winfrey gonna win, Carrie Underwood gonna win. But did you see it? How did you see it? Anybody can say that. The only two people that I saw that predicted or says that Biden will win is Professor Littman. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. And this other lady, Dark Rose, she's saying that she sees Biden also will win. I do not know. I will tell you that I was so glad because at the end of the day, yes, I'm still a Christian. I was so glad to see Donald Trump leave walking versus being in a in a medical bag or in one of those hospital beds being wheeled out the back door when they said that he had caught the COVID. I was really happy. I'm not gonna be like the other people that was being ugly, wishing that Obama died, or somebody said who was a pastor that he died of cancer. They want him to end up like Martin Luther King, or calling his wife an ape, a gorilla, calling them thugs, Muslims, gangsters, terrorists. I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to go by what was shown to me, which was, we see April 11, 2018, Paul exit out, which in the vision I had, it showed him seated next to Pence. Seated position, that means that you're almost, I wouldn't say inferior, but you're not in a power position such as the way Nancy was. No, at that time, I don't think in 2017, December 27, November 2017, I knew if Biden or Kamala was going to, run. No, I have not voted yet. I will tell you that God has provided for my family, for my sisters and my brother's family, my husband and his family. We have food. I have food in the icebox. Got food in the freezer. Mother-in-law, godmother, they got food in the icebox. They got food in the freezer. We have not had to go get in those lines to get food for the pantry or the COVID test, and we have truly been blessed. No, we're not wealthy. We're not running, got money coming out my mouth, my ears. No, we're not like that. We're not, flossing like that. But I do want to tell you guys out there, that same energy y'all was using, doing everything else. All y'all that was out there protesting for George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, and some of y'all know who y'all are, that y'all really wasn't there for the protests. Y'all was there for other nonsense, for other bull crap. The vandalizing, burning stuff, tearing people businesses down. Now I saw something on New York news that they're boarding up businesses. Are scared. They're boarding up their businesses because of the election. I'm not going to tell you my age, but I think it's kind of obvious. I am a mature lady. I've never remember in my life where after an election or during the election or going towards, people are boarding up their businesses because they scared. I never heard of that. So y'all take that same energy. Don't make no excuses. Oh, the lines are long. Because y'all go see Beyonce and the lines be long. Y'all go see Carrie Underwood, the lines be long. Y'all go see Tom Brady, the lines be long. Y'all went to Michigan to try to kidnap that governor. Lines was long. Take that same energy and y'all take your heinies November the 3rd and y'all go vote. Just like y'all was in the lines to get the free food, the COVID test, just like y'all in the lines to go get Michael Jordan tennis shoes. Y'all take that same freaking energy and don't make no freaking excuses. When you go, take mama, daddy, papa, go get some of them little senior citizens in the old folks home, get your neighbor, and take your little behinds to vote. No, I'm not going to sit up here and tell you who to vote for. Would you vote for a dude that say, hey, Abraham, your wife nasty? Oh, Jose, your wife a monster, dude. Jerome, your wife ugly. Really? I know some people, places I work where they didn't want to work there because the boss hired, his son, his daughter, his nephew's girlfriend, or his godmama's boyfriend. You know who y'all are. People who say, well, I don't like working at these mom and pop places. I don't like that. Okay, you're voting November the 3rd for food on the table. You voted November the 3rd. Are you going to have health insurance? Can you afford health insurance? You're going to be voting November the 3rd. Will you have a job next year? You're going to be voting for November the 3rd. Hey, if you or your wife or mama, big papa, bubba, if they call COVID today or tomorrow, would you have access to that same kind of medicine that our president and his family had? Hell no. If you think you will, go ahead and throw me some coins, throw me some dollars, buy me a Cadillac, buy my husband a F-11500, because y'all sure won't have it, okay? That little old man, Dr. Fauci, already said when this thing first happened, Girl, go sit down, boo boo. She wants y'all to see how beautiful. Sit down, mama. You just too active. Y'all know this man told you that the vaccines will not be ready.